Imam, poverty. Poverty is a state of not having enough money to support basic needs such as food, clothing, and shelter. It is often characterized by inadequate access to resources, services, and opportunities, which can lead to social and economic marginalization. As you can see in the picture, their house, the river are what we call kahirapan in Philippines. People living in poverty typically lack access to sites like education, healthcare, and employment opportunities. Poverty can also be caused by natural disasters, social exclusion, and inequality. The father giving small amount of food to his child because they don't have any food to eat. This is a heartbreaking situation, but they don't have any choice to share the food. If a family is needed food assistance, they can reach out their community for help either through churches or other organizations that may provide food. What we call poverty in Philippines. Poverty in the Philippines is the result of combination of social, economic, and political factors. This includes population growth, a lack of jobs, and low wage, inequality in access to education and healthcare, and history of political instability and corruption. This picture shows that the child is nanghingi or asking for foods because he is hungry. Also because his family is poor to the point na hindi na makabigay ng pagkain sa kanilang anak. He is sitting while looks to be begging for food. He has a sad and desperate expression in his face that reveals he is hungry. People lack of discipline, that's why the sea is full of garbage. People often fail to recognize the importance of proper waste disposal, and as a result, trash ends up in our oceans. Unfortunately, this is a devastating effect on our marine life, as the animals can become entangled in the debris or consume it, leading to injuries and death. The kid in the picture is likely collecting empty water bottles to recycle for money. This is a common way for people living in poverty to earn a little bit of income. The money can be used to buy food or help support their family. This is a common form of income for those living in poverty, although it is not a sustainable form of income. Many people living in poverty are forced to find creative ways to make money, such as collecting and selling recyclables. It is important to realize that while this can provide some short-term relief, it does not address the underlying issues that lead to poverty, and it's not long-term solution. In the picture, the rich man looked down on the poor man because of his poorness. He may think that the poor man is lazy or that he does not have the capacity to better his life. The rich man may feel superior because of his wealth and social status. Even you are rich, you don't need to criticize other people. By looking in the picture, people who are non-educated tend to survive by begging foods to other people. Living in a remote area where there are no opportunity to grow and live well. They usually depend on the people who are educated and who have money to support them. This picture shows a feeling of joy and gratitude. It shows the positive impact that people can have on those who are struggling with poverty. This image is a reminder of how even a small act of kindness can go a long way in making somebody's life a little bit brighter. While he is sleeping with his brother, the kid put a cup on his front so that people pass will give him some money. No one should ever blame a family for being poor. It is important to recognize that families are often victims of circumstances beyond their control. The father with his children share foods. The Philippines is considered to be one of the poorest countries in Southeast Asia, with more than one-fourth of the population living below the poverty line. Philippines also has a large informal economy, which is not counted in official poverty statistics. The children eat foods from trash can because he is hungry. People who have money, they waste some foods, while the poorest is taking advantage of the rich and average people of what they throw. If you are poor, you may also try to find odd job, such as collecting wood, cleaning, washing clothes, and other manual. The main problems of poverty is poverty initials more than the lack of income and productive resources to ensure sustainable livelihoods. Its manifestation includes hunger and malnutrition, limited access to education, and other basic services. Rich people are the one while the poor are being the poorest. As what you see, this is an example of what rich people do to the poor. They can stop or put a barrier to give some water or foods. They didn't think that it is not way to being as what we call pagkakaisa. Woman eats her meal beside a sign asking for food, medical supplies, alcohol, and face masks for the poor at a slum area. It is also a sobering reminder of the importance of advocating for and supporting initiatives that provide food, medical supplies, alcohol, face masks for the poor. Corruption in the Philippines has been a major problem for decades, contributing to a lack of economic growth, poverty, and other social problems. It has also been linked to a lack of investment, as people are less likely to invest in a country where corruption is rampant. Because of corruption, lack of access to basic services such as education and healthcare can lead poverty. Government must take decisive action to address this issue, including passing stronger anti-corruption laws and increasing transparency in government spending and operation. Government should creating more job opportunities and strengthening social safety nets as well as providing better access to education, healthcare, and other services. The government of the Philippines has implemented a range of policies to reduce poverty, including cash transfer programs, increased access to education, and agricultural production.